Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Happy Steeler Monday. This is our, January 12th regular meeting, and we will call to order at 7:01, and we will do roll call.
President Valerie Reinfeller.
Here.
Vice President Andrea Dutillo is online.
Here.
Councilmember Matt Castiglia.
Present.
Councilmember Shirley Blair Fuller.
Here.
Councilmember Greg Kradanovich.
Here we go.
Sam Mitchell here. And Councilmember Deputy Fine is online.
Here. Hello, Deborah. Robert.
Hi.
All right, stand if you can for the pledge of
And the
allegiance.
mayor is here.
And the mayor too.
You good?
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, and we will start with our public comment section of our meeting. If you would like to speak, please, we have two people live right now, live with us. If you would like to speak, please go up to the podium, state your name, your address, and you have 3 minutes. Or if you are online, you can raise your virtual hand. We will promote you to panelists, and you will be able to speak. Yeah, the podium right there. Yep. You just state your name and your address.
Right. I'm Sarah Stork, and I'm at 105 Thornberry Drive.
Welcome.
This is my first time speaking up at a borough council meeting, so a little bit nervous, but just wanted to call out a couple of things.
Yeah.
There are a lot of components to our borough ordinances and other things that we enforce within the borough, or rather selectively enforce. For example, in the code, it states that you are not allowed to no portion of the front yard shall be used for the storage or installation of goods, materials, machinery, equipment, things, or vehicles. In addition, no freestanding above ground containers or cans for trash and or garbage may be stored in the front yard between periodic days. In general, that seems like an ordinance that is rather straightforward what it's trying to do, which is make sure that our neighborhood looks nice and front yard is clean and things like that. But the way that it's currently worded, it precludes installation of things or storage of things, which can include things like Halloween decorations, political signs, Christmas decorations, lights, statues, like any sort of thing like that. There are a lot of other examples of similar things. This is just one that I found as I was looking through it earlier today. For example, as I said, I live on Thornberry. Thornberry has no street parking, but anytime that I drive up on Thornberry, I will inevitably see at least 1 or 2 vehicles parked on the street, despite all of the signs. Looking at all of that, it feels like we are, by selectively enforcing it, we are unintentionally sort of punishing the people who are aware of the rules and not punishing anybody who is following them. What I would like to present as an option here is that the Borough Council perhaps take some time to revisit the set of ordinances that we have and ensure that they're all still valid, make sense, doing what they're supposed to be doing, and if not, can we rework them so that they are? I understand this is a huge undertaking and do not expect it to be done anytime soon, but I wanted to bring it up as a point for future discussion about things like that. There's a couple of different ways that other communities have managed this, between setting expiration dates on different regulations. So every 5 years, something new must be revisited. there are other groups that organize a committee to go back through old laws and ensure that they're still relevant and make sense. And I'm sure that there can be other solutions as well. That's all.
Great, thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, any other people online that would like to speak, please raise your virtual hand, we'll promote you to panelist. I see we have 2 people online at the moment. All right, no comment, and we will close public comment. Thank you all. We'll move on to our ordinary items, to be accepted by motion.
Motion to approve the meeting minutes from the December 2025 council workshop meeting and the December 8th, 2025 regular council meeting.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it carries. Moving on to your mayor's report.
Thank you, Madam President. Chief has reported to me that there were no significant incidents during the month of December 2025. Our officers handled a total of 784 events this month, 11,102 year-to-date, consisting of calls for service and proactive patrol engagement and details affecting 2 arrests, making the total for the year 93 arrests. The department's 5 police vehicles logged a total of 3,935 miles. The combined year-to-date total was 61,857 miles. Magisterial fines for December 2025 was $1,470.76. Total for the year was $24,952.70. Ticket summary for the month of December 2025 was 11, 0 non-traffic, 4 parking, and 7 traffic tickets. Once again, both the Stuff and Store and Blue Santa toy giveaway were a huge success. Between both events, several thousand toys were distributed to local families in need and undoubtedly helped to make Christmas that much more enjoyable and memorable for so many children. Churchill Police Department is proud to be a participant in both of these events since their inception. Residents are reminded that during accumulating snow events, Borough Ordinance 264 prohibits the parking vehicles on the street. It prohibits public works, which prohibits public works personnel from adequately conducting their plowing and salting. The ordinance also holds the homeowners responsible for clearing the sidewalks in front of their residents, snow and ice within 24 hours, snow or sleet season. Failure to do so can result in a fine of up to $600. More importantly, failure to comply creates a significant safety hazard for pedestrians, delivery persons, as well as emergency first responder personnel. Chief Ackley, along with the entire police department, wish to express a very safe, happy, and healthy new year to all our residents and business partners. Details and other related statistics concerning the police department during the month of December 2025 are reported on the attached police department reports.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Madam President, motion to accept the mayor's report for January 2026.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it carries. Moving on to our treasurer's report.
Madam President, motion to accept the treasurer's report for December 31, 2025, directing the finance officer to pay the bills of the Borough of Churchill accrued since December 9th, 2025.
Second? Is there a second?
I didn't know if he was gonna go to the big building or not.
Second.
All right, Andrea, you have the big bill?
I do not. I have nothing because my computer died. So
All right,
I'm flying blind here, girl. If you can help me out, that'd be great.
Yeah, Matt will read them. I just
So-
typed it
Thank
to
you.
Yeah, this is a large bill, so, Alcosan sanitary sewage charge of $45,306.25. Bigliotti street maintenance, borough building maintenance, salting plowing, $38,989.99. And professional governmental underwriters, which is our insurance policies for police and public officials, $34,640.00.
Thanks, Matt.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it carries. Moving on to our action items.
Madam President, I would motion to exonerate tax collector Danielle Weaver of the 2025 taxes.
Second.
Any discussion?
Could you explain that, please?
Go ahead. Yeah, so that's just a standard procedure that at the end of the tax year, any unpaid taxes are transferred over to our delinquent tax collector. And then we exonerate the current tax collector from the, previous any outstanding balance. So that'll get sent over to Jordan Tax Service, anything that's delinquent and hasn't been collected yet for 2025. And then Danielle will work on 2026 taxes.
Thank you.
And then our delinquent tax service, which Matt mentioned, Jordan Tax Service, will collect all of that on our behalf. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it carries. And we'll move on to our staff and support team report. We'll start with our borough engineer.
Madam President, just a couple things real quick. Give the pavement management plan, the initial data has been collected. Plan to have a report in February for that for review. And also our larger projects, we have some grants associated with those, so we're waiting to get the actual grant awards. Most likely those will be bid out in March or April timeline.
Great. Thank you, Chief.
I have nothing, Madam President, thank you.
All right, Michelle.
Thank you, Madam President.
Kevin.
No report, Madam President.
Anybody on council? Anybody online on council? All right, Mr. Mayor, anything?
Just one thing real quick, we're off to a good start for 2026. And further mentioned about the street cleaning, also, when I talked to Jeremy and Brandon to do our street cleaning, Public Works, the cars off the street and also the trash cans, if they're interfering with the cleanup, try to remove them as soon as possible.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I'll chime in, Mr. Mayor, just on what you said for 2 seconds. I know sometimes it can seem like, the guys might not be out plowing. When we get these heavy snowfalls, it does take approximately 3 hours for them to take, the full loop in the borough. So, it may be that your street was just done and then, you're getting towards the end where they're gonna be coming back through. Sometimes, it seems like that. So but be assured they're always out, they're working hard. And as most people have said, when I drive around other places, Churchill is always way better than
Way
anywhere
better.
else I go.
Way better, way better.
All right,
Motion to adjourn? Second.
good night, everybody.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. Go Steelers.
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers!